So we're at the point where God should be first, period. This is where we are at. And when I talk about, God being first, period, talk about, everything that his word says regards you. It really does. And in that, and with that being said, he put you first. I mean, you have to understand what this is when the word is right there, plain right there in sight, plain sight, for you to be able to pick up. You ain't gonna be able to know anything about God unless you pick up what he left you to pick up. How you gonna know he love you? You don't even pick up the book to see for yourself that he does. All right, don't go based off of what other people gonna tell about you. Regarding your relationship with God, how it ought to be. It's not made for that. God didn't make you for that. For another person to tell you about him regarding your personal relationship. It should look, the thing is that we should tell each other about who God is. And then by that being done and that being spoken to another person, that person should have the right to decide for him or herself whether or not they're going, look, I'm going in this thing and I'm going all the way, or they going, hey, they're going to just stop at a certain point to where, hey, I'm limited right here. I don't want to go any further. I feel like I know all I need to know about God and about my relationship. I feel like we're straight. Let them be. Let them be right there. If God, if by the grace of God, he decides to pick them back up and, steer them even further than even, what I'm saying, than where they're at right now or right then let that be. But until then, God is the master, the judge, and the orbiter of all that goes on. Nothing goes on without him knowing about it. Nothing happens without his saying. Nothing is determined without his judgment being made for whatever it is. Whatever the cause be, hey, look, it's allowed by him. Even if the devil caused some stuff, it's allowed by him. All right, regarding you and your growth to see him as he is, so that way you can be who he made you to be. You got to first see him in order for yourself to be able to see you, and that's for real. All right, like this is where we at. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to teach about it. We don't want to be real about it. About what should really be talked about and what we should really be talking about regarding ourselves and each other. If God gave us the commandment to love one another before he left, Jesus, the Son of God, gave us the commandment to love one another, giving us the best example when he washed the feet of his own servants, being the master himself. All right. And we know what the scripture says. Ain't no servant greater than his master. All right. Neither is he the greater than the one that sent him. Neither is he that is sent greater than the one that sent him, who is sent. You understand this? See, Jesus always pointed to the Father. He ain't pointing nothing of himself.